The bus station smelled like disinfectant and wet coats. Everything echoed. Footsteps, announcements, my breathing. I sat with my bag between my boots, watching my phone vibrate without picking it up. Midnight had already passed. A new year. A clean calendar pretending nothing rots underneath. That was when she sat beside me. Too young to be here alone at this hour. Hair pulled back, eyes sharp enough to hurt. "You look like you're bleeding," she said, not looking at me. I checked my hands. Clean. "Inside," she added. "That kind." I laughed once. It sounded wrong. 13 years at his company. 13 New Year's Eves clinking glasses with a man who called me son. Tonight, he raised his voice instead. Announced it like a toast. "We're going to replace you with someone else. You're too old to be useful." Applause followed. Polite. Complicit. I told her I was fine. She didn't believe me, so I told her everything. I don't remember deciding to. It just poured out. The demotion disguised as gratitude, my wife's eyes on the floor, the way my access card stopped working before dessert was served. She listened. No sympathy, just attention. Then she stood, stepped away, and made a call. "Dad," she said quietly, "I found him. Yes, I'm sure." She looked back at me like I was evidence. I met my wife through him. That was the first debt. The second was loyalty. He built men like scaffolding, temporary, replaceable. I didn't see it because he taught me how to stand. Promotions came with conditions, silence, obedience, gratitude sharpened into habit. The night he fired me, my wife didn't defend me. She touched my arm once, a warning, not comfort. Later, at home, she packed a bag for me. Just one. "Take some time," she said. "He's under pressure." Under pressure had a name, a younger consultant, my replacement. I'd trained him, watched my wife laugh at his jokes. Small details started screaming. Late meetings, new passwords, the way she flinched when I asked about equity. Equity I'd earned, contracts I'd closed, risks I'd buried. I wasn't just old, I was inconvenient. And I had signed things, trusted things, put my name where he told me to. At the bus station, the girl returned and sat again. She studied my face like it was a document. "Did he ever make you sign something you didn't read?" she asked. I didn't answer. She nodded, like she'd expected that. I didn't go anywhere. I followed her. We sat in a cafe that never closed. She bought coffee. I didn't drink it. Her name was Mara. She worked in compliance. The word felt heavy. She asked for timelines, emails, projects that vanished after completion, shell subsidiaries I'd been told not to worry about. I was calm, externally. Inside, every memory rearranged itself with surgical precision. I saw the patterns, the laundering of blame, the age threshold. Men like me were perfect, experienced enough to trust, old enough to burn. Over the next week, I didn't confront anyone. I watched, pulled backups from old servers, compared signatures, my signature, forged by familiarity. My wife slept soundly. I didn't touch her. Mara's father called once, just once. He didn't introduce himself. "Are you willing to tell the truth?" he asked. "Yes," I said. "That's all I need." The evidence assembled itself like it had been waiting. The report came in a plain envelope, no logos, no threats. I read it alone. They'd been siphoning funds through acquisitions I fronted, my name on everything, a clean arc of culpability leading directly to me. And then emails I'd never seen, my wife's address copied, her approval, her edits. I went home, set the envelope on the table. She opened it, read, sat down hard. "I was protecting us," she said. I didn't raise my voice. "You were selecting a survivor," I said, "and it wasn't me." Her father arrived an hour later, furious, confused, diminishing by the second. I watched him realize the truth was already elsewhere. The board meeting was brief, so was the arrest. Mara sat across the room, expressionless. Her father stood when my name was cleared. He didn't smile. My father-in-law didn't look at me when they took him away. Cowards rarely do. I signed nothing. I said little. My wife tried to touch my hand. I let it rest there for a second. Then I stood. I already vanished, I told her. You just didn't notice. I left the city before dawn. No forwarding address, no bitterness, just accuracy. 13 years taught me how systems break and who they blame. Tonight taught me who I am without permission. The bus pulled away. I watched the lights recede. I wasn't replaced. I was released.